Hey Board Game Maniacs, Maniac Rob here with the other two Maniacs back here, Shane aka Shane, and Lance aka Maggot Beard. It's been a long, hot week here in Canada, Ontario, Canada. We're kind of going a little bit of a heat wave. It's in the, like the 30s, mid 30s, and combined with the heat and the work and the sweat and everything, it's just, it's affecting my brain a little more crazier than what I usually am. Anyhow, shut up. Anyhow, we are playing another game of Hero Quest. We're on quest number 6, and the name of that is
Legacy of the Orc Warlord.
That's right.
First try.
Yeah, he did. So with this Legacy of the Orc Warlord, Lance kind of read a little bit to us about what the quest is all about off camera, and I have to tell you, it sounds pretty freaking intense. So Lance, I'm going to cut the camera, I'm going to go close so you can tell us all what it is. So just hang on and we'll look at quest 6 from Hero Quest, Legacy of the Orc Warlord. There's a look at the board, and it is set up now. Shane and I are following the same which we did for the last 2 quests. Shane has the dwarf and the barbarian. I have the elf and the wizard. And the order is going to be the same: dwarf, barbarian, elf, and then wizard.
Seems to be a good
yeah, it seems to be working for us. We've been very successful so far. And you can see here that right from the get-go, the stairs is there, but we're in a different room, and there's a door already there, which is very strange. Now, Lance, do you want to explain to us a little bit about the quest? You can read it in the book. And
Ulog's foul offspring, Grak, has sworn revenge on those who killed his father. Although it has taken him several months, he has finally tracked you down, all 4 heroes, and captured you in an ambush. Now you are all held prisoner in his dungeons, while he decides when and how you will meet your fate. While the guard sleeps outside your cell, you manage to pick the lock with an old rat bone. You must find your equipment and escape to the stairway.
So we picked the lock with an old rat bone?
Rat bone.
Rat bone. And also too as well is, as what Lance said here, we start with no equipment.
Yeah. I can read that.
Or anything.
Yeah, nothing, because they stole everything from us.
We get 1 attack dice and 2 defense dice regardless.
Until
so
we didn't find our
it
equipment.
really didn't affect the wizard at all.
No, that's true.
No armor, no spells.
No.
Yeah, no nothing.
Until we find our
No
stuff.
potions, anything.
Yeah, so again, this battle seems like it's going to be pretty interesting. Could be a little challenging.
He did help us out a little bit by putting the stairs on the map already. He was not supposed to, I'm sure we were supposed to hunt those down.
Yeah.
Yeah, speed.
Oh, so what? Lance, you actually took it easy on us for a change?
Yeah.
It was a mistake.
I think so, because you wouldn't take it easy on us. No way. All right, so let's start playing Quest 6 from Hero Quest. And hopefully, just hopefully, we will be successful. Shane thought it'd be a little more fancy to put a cell door there, actually. So we are locked up in this little cell, but somebody found the rat bone. Probably one of us ate the rat, and the other just took the bone and used it to pick the lock.
Yeah, it's probably the dwarf.
Probably the dwarf.
Yeah, I'm thinking it was the dwarf too as well, because he's a dwarf. He'll eat rats. He don't care.
He seems to be the roguish type of character
Yeah.
that's allowed to disable traps and stuff. So it would make sense that he probably picked the lock.
Yeah, so
It also makes sense why he's going to go first.
that's right. So let's go, Shane. Let's try to find our equipment.
All right. Well, I'm going to start by just taking 1 step outside this door.
Okay.
What does it reveal?
Yeah, I'm looking down these hallways. Which way should I go?
Yeah,
You don't see that.
we'll be back to show you what it shows.
Would you see anything
Lance said that we don't see anything, but you just have a question. What is it?
Would you be able to see anything like this way? No way.
No.
If this was a wall, then yes.
Yeah, but it's not a wall. Okay.
Oh yeah, if it was a monster.
Yeah, okay,
or,
you see nothing.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because it's just line of sight, a straight path,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go that way now, though that he mentioned that. So
Watch it be a trap or something.
3, 4, 5. I still have 2 moves left. What do I see in this hallway? Let's see, that I wouldn't have seen for sure.
Brick wall. A door.
Ooh.
Oh wait, no, that would go there. And that would go there.
Okay.
Oh, so it's just a shorter hallway then.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just
Oh, hold on a second though, because he did point
to the other side.
to the other side, so I'd be careful.
Yeah, he might be messing with us though.
I would probably search for a trap instead of doing anything
Well, I'm
before
gonna
you.
open this door.
Oh, because you get 2 more movements, that's right.
Correct. And then he could dress this room, and then I will probably search this hallway.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. But then again, it's Lance, he could be just messing with us because he likes to do that sort of thing.
Yes, he does.
Let's see what he dresses the room with. So the room was revealed, and there's a lot of monsters in there. Now, if we had our Oliver equipment, it wouldn't be such a big deal, challenge, but you know, we don't have anything, so it is a huge challenge. And also, Shane, on his last movement for the dwarf, our last action, he did a search, because Lance was like, oh, there's something like right there if you can see around. But he was obviously just yanking our chains.
I searched for traps anyway, because
there was nothing there. That's evil. Evil. So we're on to the barbarian's turn. Go ahead, Lance. I mean, Shane. My mind is all melted.
Alright, so I'm going to go the other way with the barbarian, I think. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No, we kind of try to stay together here, I think, because...
Well, no, I'll be running back with the dwarf when I get a chance. But
Okay.
at this point, I don't think we can take on 6 guys.
No.
And if anything, in this hallway would be the best way to do it, because only one can attack at a time.
That's right.
So
it's like
it does
300.
But only one of us can attack at the
Yes.
same time as well.
And, I can't even use my crossbow because...
You don't have it.
Yeah, that's right. It sucks. So that's all that's in this hallway for the barbarian is
All right.
the door here.
I'm
and the
going to
door
search
there.
that hallway for traps.
Very good. And? What?
Sidewalk. On, for what? Traps?
Traps.
Yes, traps. Oh, there's a trap right there. Is that
Is
it?
that the only one?
Yep.
Whoa, okay. So it's on to my turn, and it is the elf's turn first. I'm going to roll the die, and I'll be back. So it was my turn. I rolled a 5 for movement, so I moved my elf out. It'd just be, helping support for their barbarian. And I searched for secret doors, but they're nothing. So it is the wizard's turn. I got my 2 dice. And my movement is 7. So Shane, could you move me my 7, please?
Where would you like to go? You want to
Just stand me, right by the door.
Right there, and then I'll back up with the dwarf after they come and attack me. And then we'll just sit here and feed one at a time.
We'll just keep whacking them until we kill them.
Yeah.
All right, so it is on to the bad guy's turn now. On Lance's turn, he moved all of the monsters up. There's one monster able to attack the poor little dwarf.
He's got this.
So 2 defense dice is all we get.
That's it.
And so does that count for the monsters get their full attack and everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so do your attack. Go ahead. Oh,
skull.
1 hit.
Got one.
Come on.
1 shield.
Yes, nice. So you defend successfully.
Yes.
Oh yeah. On the dwarf's turn, I'm going to zoom in here, and he's going to. What are you going to do there, Shane, with the dwarf?
Well, I'm gonna attack that orc because I might as well before I start moving.
You get 1 attack dice,
I got nothing.
so you don't even have to. So, but now you can move. So you're going to roll.
I got 7 for my roll. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna fall down apparently.
Running.
I'm gonna move over to this side of the door like this. That way when they follow up, at least there'll be 2 of us to be able to hit them.
That's a good idea. So now,
Oh, the cell door just swung closed.
what are you going to do for the barbarian?
I think maybe the barbarian and the elf could go one of these other directions.
Yeah,
for
just
a little
maybe
bit.
we'll find our equipment. We may get lucky.
We might.
So
or
yeah.
we might find even bigger monsters.
Yeah, true.
Well, I only got a 4, so I'm not going very far. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Are you going to
And
search?
I'm gonna search the hallway for secret doors. Because we've already searched it for traps.
Yeah, we searched it for traps. There's nothing. Well, actually, there's a trap there.
Yeah.
But there's nothing else. So that ends your turn. Now it's on to the elf's turn. So I'm going to roll. I'll be back. So I rolled enough, so I moved up behind the barbarian for support. And the wizard chose to stay right there. So Shane and I, like you said before, we're just going to stay there. Any of the goblins or orcs that move up, we're going to be able to take like a double hit onto them. So hopefully that'll do something, and we're on to the monster's turn. So the monster's turn, and that's where Lance moved them all. And now there's an orc in front, and the orc is going to attack
The elf. Or the wizard.
the wizard. No, you said the elf.
Wizard.
You got 1 hit.
1 hit.
So I get 2 defense dice.
Yes.
So the wizard, hopefully he's going to be lucky here. And I got nothing. That's what I rolled. So the poor little wizard takes 1 hit. So I'm going to record this turn, and then again, like always, I'm not going to come back until something major happens or significant. So it is Shane's turn with the dwarf. What are you going to do there?
I'm going to attack that orc.
Alright.
And I missed.
You missed, because of 1 attack dice. This is really starting to handicap us for sure. Like, I can see that there's going to be a lot of problems. You don't have to roll for that because he didn't do any damage. So we'll be back when something happens. I said I'd be back if something significant happened. So on Shane's turn for the barbarian, he moved up and he opened the door, and you can see there's a weapons rack in there, but there's also a little goblin. So, Shane, you still have movement left?
Oh yeah, I still have lots left.
So what are you going to do there?
I'm gonna move right up to this goblin and I'm gonna hit him. Because I don't like goblins.
No, I don't either. Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! 1 hit.
Skull. And that's the wrong kind of shield.
Oh, Goblin dead.
He's dead.
The Goblin's dead.
And I can't do any actions like searching or anything like that. Oh, you're gonna read us the room.
Well, there's something you gotta read here?
A. The hero's equipment is stored in the cupboard in this room. When the room is searched for treasure, the equipment will be found, and each remaining hero must then enter the room to collect his belongings.
I kind of regret leaving that wizard trapped in that.
The wizard and elf may again cast spells once they enter the room and reclaim their magical powers.
Oh, so we have to go into the room to get our equipment. Oh boy, that little poor wizard is kind of left alone here.
I feel bad for him.
We'll figure out something with him. I'm sure there's something we can do. But again,
right now your elf can jump up in there and get his gear back and come back and start fighting. At least he's got the crossbow to help clear out the hallway.
That's a good idea, and I'm thinking that's exactly what I'm going to do. So we're on to the elf. I'll be back if something happens. Nothing really huge happened, but just to show you, Shane picked up his weapons with the barbarian and he moved out to here, and then the elf moved out. He only rolled 2, so he just was able to get out to there. And then it was the monster's turn, and he hit... Did he hit you, Shane?
He hit me once, yes. But that was not last turn because he tried to attack me.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he tried to hit the wizard this turn, but I was successful in defending with my 2 measly little defense dice. So we're on to the hero's phase again, which is the dwarf. So is the dwarf just going to run away?
No, dwarf is going to attack the Famir.
Okay.
With 1 skull. So
all right.
Famir needs to defend.
Get the 1 skull.
1 monster defense, I can see.
1 defense. All right, so you're just going to run away?
Roll movement on him.
All right. Oh, 8.
More than enough. I just want to get him here.
Yep, just to be able to get the barbarian to move up.
Yeah, that way he's got full weapons and he'll just decimate stuff.
Yep. So now it's the barbarian's turn.
That's right. Fancy that. I hope I roll high enough to get up there. Oh, yes.
Oh, good.
Alright, so barbarian's going to go up to the Famir. And,
just laugh, spit in his face, and just chop him down.
2 skulls.
1 defense.
Famir has taken 1 damage. I believe they have 2 body points?
Yes.
Yes. So he's damaged. Now it's the elf's turn.
Damaged.
If the elf gets enough, he might be able to get up and take a
That's
shot.
what I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm going to shoot my crossbow. Hopefully I will. On the elf turn, I rolled an 11. I was able to move up, past the dwarf, go up here, and I shot with my crossbow, and I hit the Famir to do the final blow onto it and kill it. So, you know, it's not looking as bad right now, but I'm really worried about, you know, what the other monsters is going to come out on this board. So we'll be back when something else happens. This just happened. So the barbarian moved up. You can see that the barbarian elf has been clearing out all of the orcs here, more the barbarian than the elf, but the elf did help a little bit. And then the wizard was able to run down to here, and the dwarf, instead of him running out, because it'd be kind of like a bottleneck and the wizard wouldn't be able to pass the dwarf stayed there and did a search and got a wandering monster, and it's the Famir. So now there's the Famir's attacking the dwarf. Go ahead.
No.
Nothing. Something happened.
Well, good, because I didn't get any shields, so.
So this could be the final kill
3.
shot right here for the monsters in the hallway. So I'm assuming the barbarian's going to attack.
Barbarian is going to attack. and got 3 skulls. Don't even bother rolling.
defense.
Yeah, no.
3.
He dead.
Get him out of there.
So that was the final kill for the monsters in the hallway. So
He's out.
what is the barbarian going to do now?
Well, as a group, we got to decide which way we're going to go next. If we want to go across this way next, I'll start moving him into here. Or do you want to just all meet up here after we get gear? Do you want to go that way? Do you want to go further around this corner? Where do you want to go?
That's a tough question, because this door is kind of enticing me.
Well, all we had to do was find our stuff and then get to the stairs. Because Lance screwed up. We know where the stairs are.
That's right. So we can. Okay. Everybody who's watching this may be a very short video. Do you know what? I'm thinking we should just do that. Go to the stairs.
Yeah, I'm thinking once the wizard gets his stuff, he can go back to the cell and you just walk through the wall, spell, boom, he's at the stairs.
Yeah.
And at least we'll be able to see where if the door is there and stuff too.
That's right, because that's all we had to do, because you already put it out.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I can see your brain working. There's smoke coming out of your ears. You're thinking of something.
He's putting some stuff there.
Yeah, I know. All right. So anyhow,
I shouldn't have said anything.
yeah, I know. Hey, crap. All right.
Alright, I'm just gonna walk him back this way. Because we'll head down towards the rafters.
So then it is the elf's turn.
You can head the elf down to that.
Yeah,
road.
I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna roll the 2 dice. I'll be back. All right. So just to show what happened, I moved up. Open the door, there's a fireplace, and there is an orc. And I tried to hit the orc, I failed miserably. And then the Famir tried to attack the dwarf, and he failed miserably. No, he hit him once.
I got 1 hit. I got 1 body point.
And he tried to hit the elf and failed miserably. So now it is on to the dwarf's turn.
He's gonna attack that from here. He don't like being hit. I got nothing.
Oh, that's the...
I got nothing.
What is it with us and rolling bad?
Yeah, I got crap dice today. I'm just gonna stay there.
Okay.
Maybe somebody will die.
So now I'm gonna move the barbarian. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
All right.
And that's all he can do.
Yeah, alright, so hopefully nobody will die and we'll just clear this out more. The progress of the game so far is we all managed to get in, pick up our gear, the Famir was killed, the dwarf went here, the barbarian went out here, but there's
a wall.
There's a wall, so he can't go anywhere that way. And then the elf, he went out to here. Now, it is on the wizard's turn, and he rolled, he moved out here. Now, he already suffered 3 hits, so 1 more. He only got body hits of 4, so he could die. So he's going to use one of his spells, which is going to be the Water of Healing. And the way the spells are used, it can heal up to 4 last body points. You don't have to roll, you just pick. So I'm flipping that over, and I got 3 hits, so I'm going to heal to full health. And that ends the wizard's turn. After a long couple of turns, we managed to get up to this room. We changed the order a little bit, so the barbarian is leading and the wizard is the final backup. On the dwarf's turn, he moved, on his last turn I should say, he moved up to the corner and the Famir was there. The Famir moved up and took a shot and failed miserably. I mean, like, really bad. You sucked. You sucked really bad. So now it is the dwarf's turn that is next because everybody else with the barbarian and the wizard moved in and the elf's behind the dwarf. So what are you going to do there, dwarf?
I'm gonna attack the Famir, and I got 1
hit.
skull.
Alright, Famir got to defend.
Unless you want to just take it.
And no defense. So 1 hit on the Famir.
Alright, so then it's the barbarian's turn. Just gonna go 1, 2, 3.
8.
Open this door. Put something out there.
Oh, that's a little goblin. Can't really see from this angle. There we go. And another brick wall.
Alright, well, I'll just, I'll step out here and I'll, okay, whatever, keep placing stuff. I'm just gonna kill a goblin anyway.
Oh, there's a goblin at the other end of the hall too.
Alright, well, first goblin hit with 1 skull. Goblins have 1 defense. And he dies.
Goblin's dead. Good job, barbarian.
Barbarian versus Goblin, not really fair.
Yeah, no. All right, so we made some progress. Yeah, that's right. So you can see the dwarf moved up and he scanned. There's a goblin there with a door. And down here, there's 2 doors and a goblin here. The elf moved up to the dwarf. The barbarian killed a Famir, like he slaughtered him. You should have seen how much blood came out of that Famir. It was crazy, wasn't it, Shane? Like how much blood?
Bad. Yeah, the blood was purple, but it was okay.
Yeah, like it was total mess in that hallway.
They had purple ketchup in the 90s.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. So, and then the wizard just decided to stay there. So that is where we're at. So, but you can see there's 2 doors, and then the stairs is there. So either one of these doors. Now, I got a feeling there's probably going to be a trap somewhere here, because we played one of the other quests. There was a trap in front of the door. So I'm thinking we're probably going to have to go this way, and then a secret door that go to the stairs. That's just my guess. I could be totally wrong.
Could be.
Yeah, but you know how Lance likes to try to mess things with us.
Well, he'll put trap there now anyway after you gave him the idea, so.
You never know.
Yeah, we will see. We will see. A little more progress that was made. The barbarian and the wizard is trying to make the way over to help the other 2 heroes. And on top of that, the dwarf went in, killed 2 of the goblins, and then opened this door, and it revealed a crap load of monsters in that room. Like, that's a lot of monsters, you can see. And the dwarf is going to start battling them, and the elf is going to make his way there too as well to help him. So this is going to turn into an end of an epic battle, because once we get to the stairs and the monsters all cleared out of that area, we would win the quest. But we got a lot to go through first. Alright, it is the elf's turn, and what the elf is going to do before he decides to go into the room and help out the dwarf, he's going to cast a spell on himself. And the spell he's going to cast on himself, see if we can get this kind of in focus there, it is Courage. You know, Courage. This spell may be cast on any one hero, including yourself. The next time that hero attacks, he may roll 2 extra combat dice. This spell is broken the moment the hero can no longer see a monster. So that's going to be a big help for all the monsters in that room.
Oh, definitely.
On the wizard's turn, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast a little spell on myself here too as well. And that spell is Pass Through Rocks. This spell can be cast on any one hero, including yourself. That hero may then move through walls on his next move. He may move through as many walls as his dice roll allows. Caution. There are shaded areas on each quest map which indicate solid rock. If a hero ends his move in one of these areas, he's trapped forever. So I gotta be careful about that. So yeah, I rolled anyhow and I got a 6, so I have more than enough to get into that room, and that's what I'm going to do with my wizard. It's the monster's turn, so the monster is moving up beside the wizard. I mean, not the wizard, the elf. Pretty tight quarters there.
Yeah, you can't really do much.
Well, you can attack at least once. So there's something special about that gargoyle. Didn't you say there was something special? He has extra stuff?
His name, he's an orc, and his name's Grak. He is an extra tough looking orc who is holding a staff exactly like the one described in the armory on the cardboard platform. Grak is also wearing a wizard's cloak. Its use is explained on the matching artifact card. If Grak is killed, the cloak will be of special interest to the wizard. Give him the matching artifact card.
So the wizard cloak, what it does, if you already don't know, is it gives you an extra 2 defense dice. Is that correct? What it is for the wizard?
I would also like
Gives
to point
him
out.
1 extra.
Oh, 1 extra. All right.
So he's just an orc, but he's an orc wizard, so he gets that extra defense from that. But he's also equipped with this staff, which only gives him 1 attack dice.
Ah, that's right.
So good luck with that.
So you got 1 attack dice for that orc.
But it also enables you to attack diagonally.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, it says he has the staff.
Yeah.
The cardboard armory. This is the cardboard armory. This is
Yeah.
the staff he has.
Yeah, well, that's not what it says in here. It's what it says.
Got it.
Okay, we'll resolve this and come back. So on the monster's turn, I keep saying so. But on the monster's turn, the dwarf took another hit. And then you chose the special orc that's wearing the wizard
Yes.
cloak?
Grok.
Grok. And Grok got a special ability too as well.
Yes.
And what's that special ability, Lance?
Use chaos spells.
Chaos spells, but there's specific ones that he can use.
Yes. And he only gets 3.
Okay, so which one did you choose that you're going to
I
use?
chose fear, and I'm going to use it on the dwarf.
Okay, what does that have?
This spell causes any one hero to become so fearful that his attacks are reduced to 1 combat die. The spell can be broken by the hero on a future turn by rolling 1 red die for each of his mind points. If a 6 is rolled, the spell is broken.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that's not too bad, but it's
So at the
still
beginning of his turn, I get to make a roll to see if it affects me or not.
for the red. But you're scared right now.
Yeah, I'm terrified. Do you want to pass me 1 more dice so I can see if I beat it? Because I have 3 mind points. I got 3 dice.
All right.
I got a 6.
Yeah.
So I'm not really that scared.
Not anymore. You were for a minute.
Yeah, but I'm all better now.
Yeah. But
Alright.
still, that's the first time you got to use a chaos card.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
Oh, it didn't do nothing, so
Yeah.
But it was exciting, wasn't it?
sure.
Get used to it.
All right, so we're going to keep going on with the heroes. I'll be back. For the dwarf's turn, he managed to kill the orc that was in front of the doorway, right over here. And now you have you have one other thing that you can do.
I can take a potion as a free action at any time. So I'm just going to take a healing potion right now because I'm pretty beat up a little bit. So that's just a d6. And I healed 1 whole point.
Well, one's better than none.
Very true.
So that is what the dwarf did, and it's on to the barbarian's turn. And the barbarian is going to try to make his way into that room.
Yeah, he needs to double time it. Ah, well, that's enough to get up behind that goblin.
Oh yeah. And he's going to take a big swing with the sword.
Yeah, I'm going to smash him. 1 skull.
1 hit. Oh, he's gone.
No defense.
Oh boy. On my turn for the elf, I shot through the door with my crossbow, and I shot.
And this is how you play Monopoly.
You just said you shot through the door.
I shot.
No, that's not.
You shot through.
Anyhow, PG here, PG. So I shot through the door, and I was attacking. What's his name again? Grog. So because I cast my courage onto me, I got extra dice. I rolled, and I got 5 successful hits. That was a really sweet shot. But. So Lance has the stats for him in the book, and his stats are 4 attack and 4 defense. But Lance also got 1 more die because of the wizard's cloak, so he got 5 defense. And he rolled, and he got no defense. So that means Grog.
Even if I got 2 defense.
Is dead meat.
Dead.
So that was a big kill for the heroes. That was good. That was lucky. And I didn't have to use my genie this time.
No.
That was really good. Whew! I'm with the show. Alright, so the dwarf did manage to kill the little, what's the orc or goblin that was in front of the door? Goblin. And the goblin's dead, so then the dwarf moved a little bit of finesse and moved behind the orc. So, but there's some special text that once we enter the room, Lance got to read. And what would that text be, Lance?
This is room B. Says these stairs lead out of the dungeon to freedom. Any hero who manages to move onto the stairway tile has escaped.
Oh, so anybody who goes on to the stairway tile, they're gone.
Yeah.
So they escape
We're killing
successfully.
these monsters first.
Yeah, we got to clean the room like for
I
sure.
don't think we should be able to escape with monsters in the room.
No, that's right. Like we could say, yeah, we're gonna run into the stairs, but I agree too. We need to clear the room before we can do anything.
I
Oh, and the stairs just disappeared.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
They're magical stairs.
Like I said, he's in to kill us. He makes a perfect bad guy. And why not? Like, look at those eyes. Shifty eyes. Shifty eyes. Give us the evil eyes. Okay, I'm with the show. On the wizard's turn, he started to move, and automatically he just triggered a trap and took 1 body point. So we managed to, well, actually the dwarf managed to kill the last monster in the room, and then we spent our movement to go to the stairs, and we all escaped. So that means we have finished quest 6. Lance, what's the name of that quest again? Can you remember without even looking in the book?
I don't know. Something of the Orc Warlord.
Legacy of the Orc Warlord.
Yes.
That's it.
So we did, Shane and I successfully beat this mission, quest 6.
I do want to point out, if Lance did not make the mistake of putting the stairs out, it would have been much harder.
Yeah, it would have been a lot longer too.
Once it's there, we knew it was
Not
there.
really, though. Because honestly,
There was,
wasn't really
there was a
anything
couple
else.
more rooms. I
There was
almost
al-
died.
There
You
was,
almost
only,
died.
there was only 2 more rooms. There's this one, which honestly just had a table in it, and then this one here was just one orc, a famir, and a gremlin, or whatever.
Yeah, so that's not that
That's
bad
it.
actually.
That's the map. That's all there was. So they pretty much did everything except for those 2 rooms. That's it.
I think this here
And you missed the little orc that would have been over there.
Yeah.
That's it.
I do think though
really,
that
I
this
didn't-
quest is kind of like setting us up for the quests that are going to start getting more difficult, because starting off with no weapons, like that's horrible.
Oh no, I'm so happy that the first room we went into had our weapons. If we would have went exploring everywhere else and fighting these with just one attack dice,
We would have been dead.
Horrible.
Yeah, we would have probably lost at least 2 of our heroes.
Oh, probably.
And I know the wizard would have been one of them.
He was close. So was the dwarf.
Yeah.
The dwarf did a lot of leading this time, though.
Yeah, it's usually the barbarian that's in the lead, but the dwarf kind of just like, hey, push away, I'm doing it. So that was really fun. I hope everybody enjoyed that game. I certainly did. It kind of threw a little loop, like I said, when we started off into a cell with no weapons. So it was kind of scary. Well, I thought it was scary myself because you don't know what you're going to come across. So I hope you enjoyed this game. If you did, as always, I want you to like it, thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can check us out on Facebook too as well, Board Game Maniacs, and you can also check us out on Instagram, Board Game Maniacs. So until next time, I hope you enjoyed playing Hero Quest, and you know what I'm going to say, and that is, I'm not going to ask these guys because they're just going to say whatever. I'm going to say it, and that is, be a maniac!